The truth setting you free is pretty much that, like, we tend to lie about to ourselves when it comes to our health and fitness. We come up with excuses for why we currently are the way we are. Or the reason why um, I am fat is because, or if I'm overweight, is because of my parents, or it's because I'm big boned, or whatever it may be. But if you face the truth and if you face the music, then it will set you free, and then that's a very good place to start. That's like why in the 5-day challenge that you've all have done, that's why I start off with the truth assessment, because facing the truth at the start of your journey is the very best thing that you can do. And this is the next like topic that I want to talk about is, are you playing the victim or the victor? Because if you have this victim mentality, and if you keep this going, then it's going to be really challenging to get to your goals. Because playing the victim is that, you're just going to drown and drown and drown. But if you decide to be the victor, and if you decide to take ownership and take responsibility, then you're going to start winning. But, you see the same people over and over again. And when they're in the same position and, they blame everything else, the reason why they're not the way they want to be is because of the government, or it's because of their school teachers, or it's because of their boss, and it's because of their parents, and it's because of this, and it's because of what country they live in. But it's when you take full ownership of things, that's when you can start moving forward. Yes, there's things that are unfair, and we all get dealt different cards, but it's accepting the cards that we've been dealt and be like, okay, this is what's happened, this is my situation, and as long as I move forward, I'm going to be proud of myself. And that's what I mean, like taking ownership is like, okay, this is my life, this is exactly what's happened. I'm going to take ownership and responsibility for everything in my life, because at the end of the day, the person that cares the most about your life is yourself, because you're the one who's living it. So it's important to take ownership, and if there's something in your life that you don't like, it's up to you to take that ownership to fix it. And the blame game never helps. As I'm talking before, pointing fingers at her, him, whoever it may be, your cat, your goldfish, whatever it may be, and pointing fingers, it doesn't help. It doesn't help. But when you point the finger at yourself, that's when you can truly move forward and truly work on yourself. Um, there is a famous philosopher, business philosopher, and life philosopher called Jim Rohn. And Jim Rohn talks about the 4 questions to ponder. And the first one is why. It's like, why should we care? Like, why should we even try? It's just like, why even bother, right? So that's the first one. The second question to ponder is why not? Why not try our best? Why not see where we can go and what we can do, and how far we can go, and how far we can test ourselves, and how good we can get at a certain discipline, or how good we can get at work, or how much of an amazing family that we could create. The third one is why not you? Why not you be the best that you can be? Why not you be the top of your industry? Why not you be that fit person that you admire? In a year's time, you can get there. You can get to your goals. You can do whatever you want. And in 1 year's time, you can change your life, and you can change the game forever. And the fourth question to ponder is why not right now? Why not right now that you start and you decide that enough's enough, and I'm going to change, and I'm going to move forward, instead of what unfortunately most of the population do is play the blame game. And because they haven't got the results is because of, I don't know, as I said before, maybe they're goldfish, or something. But everyone's quick to point the finger. So who do we need to become? Who do we need to become? Yes, we may be this little plant, but how do we become into a big tree? And you have to decide that for yourself. Who do you want to become? And who's the person? What type of discipline, what type of habits, what type of rituals does the person that you wish to become have? If your future self in a year's time, who is 40 or 50 kilos lighter, who's the person that you have to be? and what do we need to change? Like, what what is going to get us the bridge? What's going to give us the bridge? So, Amy, I know you're on the call. So, what you could do is you could write down three things that you currently don't like. We may have done this on the call together in the past. Three things that you don't like, three things that you want to change, right? Cool. Sweet. Cool. And then after that, what you want to do is find your why. Like, why is it important? Like, why truly is it important? Because the why, as I've said before, will make you cry. And finding out your true why and that what drives you, because you know, a logic doesn't drive us. It's all emotion. We do everything in emotion as human being. So the why will make you cry. So why? So like when people first come to me, they're like, I'm like, oh, so why is it important for you to lose weight? Oh, to be healthy. And then I'm like, oh, okay. Why is being healthy important? And some people might think that's a silly question. It's like, of course, I want to be healthy. But that's very vague. Health is very vague, right? And then what happens after that? I'm like, no, why? Like, why is it important? They're like, well, John, actually, like, I've almost got type 2 diabetes and I've got high blood pressure. And I'm like, okay, well, why is that important? And then after that, the third time you say why, you find out the truth. And then like, well, I got three kids and, they're young and I want to be around with them for much as possible. So, okay, I understand now. So you want to live as long as possible to see your kids grow up and take care of them because you love them very much. And then they're like, yes. And I'm like, great. So that's your why. And then once you have that, you'll do anything in your power to achieve your goals. And every day you have to remind yourself, what is your why? Why are you doing this? And for most of us, it's for ourselves to feel confident and to feel great about ourselves and be like booyah when we look in the mirror. And the second thing is for our family to live longer and to see our children grow up and to be happier because if something happened and you weren't around they'll be extremely affected by it. And this leads me to another topic. What stories do we tell ourselves? What stories are we going to listen to? Millions of stories pop up into our head each and every day. Which ones are we going to listen to? Are we going to listen to the positive stories or the negative stories? Are we going to listen to the story, oh, I'm going to just go do some washing, or I'm just going to tidy the house, or are we going to go and exercise? Yes, it's important to tidy the house, but there's a time and there's a place. When you need to exercise three to maybe as little as 3 times a week to times a week, that becomes the priority when the time is. If you said every morning at 5 a.m., you're going to go to the gym, you have to go to the gym. If you say that it's 6 p.m. after work, you're going to go to the gym, you're going to go to the gym. And that's a story that you listen to. And then after a while, the habits will be formed and then it'll all be on autopilot. And then thirdly, create the how. Create the how. Now, the how is the game plan. The how is the game plan. So, Amy, what I want you to do is write down 3 steps that you need, the 3 things that you have to do to get to your goal. All right. So, Amy, I'm going to pop you off mute Okay. Oh, okay. Hello. What's up?
Hello.
All right. Awesome. So, okay, we'll go back to um. What did you put down for back to? Did you write anything down to what you want to change?
Yeah,
Okay. Are you willing to share that?
yeah, I can if my voice stays.
Oh, I forgot about your voice. I'm sorry.
Mm, mm.
You're like, why are you doing this, God? You can message it to me.
Okay.
All right, I'll pop it out. All right, just message me. Okay, what you want to change, your why,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
also um, three things you're gonna do. Okay.
Yeah. Now.
Yep. Now you can just send me a message on Facebook. That's
Okay.
that possible?
Mhm.
Sweet. Q. Okay, awesome. So change for Amy is Amy wants to change her exercise and habits and start going to the gym because she's been doing at home workouts, but she wants to mix it up, which is amazing. So that's the change. Now the why is because I want to be around for my son and live happy life with my whānau and fix my liver damage. Awesome why, Amy. Oh, and lower my food intake for change. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, awesome. And what's the how? Are you writing it? Okay, cool. All right. All right. The three hows is to go to the gym, consistency, follow through with what I say. For example, registering for the half marathon. Have you signed up yet to the marathon? All right, she signed up for the marathon. Very good. Okay, awesome, awesome. I thought you did. Cool. That's great. Okay, so the thing is now, guys, that now she knows what she wants to change. So we've got the clear indicators what she wants to change, right? Um, and her goal is, she wants to be healthy. She wants to cure her liver damage and also to be happier and to be around for her son and her family. Is that right? Awesome. And obviously, like the program, get it to the double digits, right, Amy? Awesome. That's great. That's great. Okay, cool. So we got the goal and we got the why, which is important. So, okay. Now, and we know what she wants to change. Now, the three steps, now the how is that she has to go to the gym. And is it after work, almost every after work, 5 days a week? Cool. So 5 days a week, and she needs to be consistent. So she needs to be consistently going and follow through what she said. Because at the end of the day, in this life, all we have is our word. Cool. And it's simply when, right? Once you do that, it's simply when. Getting a message. So it's simply when. 1 second. Awesome. And she just got a 2-week trial to Jets, which is very good. Congratulations, Amy. Very good. So it's just simply when, because you've already figured out the how. So that's why I have a picture of a door. If you keep on knocking on the door, eventually it will open. You just have to have a game plan and stay consistent, which Amy has now. So good work, Amy. So that's our call for today. That's the coaching session. So congratulations, Amy. You did excellent, and thank you for being on the call. And I'll see you next week. Keep up the good work, Amy. Goodbye. Hi, I'm Crystal. Crystal is on.